Reviews. Ever since the first person ate a poisonous berry, people have been reviewing everything. But now, during these modern times, reviews have dropped in quality. Reviews are now made by people who are completely biased, and they can't even down their drink without critiquing it. But worry not, the review is here. What is the review, you ask? It's where I, the best reviewer, review other reviews to see if they're worthy of being a review. First up for review, Steam reviews. For this review, I'll be reviewing the top few reviews of 5 random games. First up, Red Dead Redemption 2. The first review I came across stated, better than sex, despite later going on to say they've never had it, which makes this a bad review. The second review is a quote from the game, which makes this a spoiler and not a review. The third review divides the game into categories and rates them each separately. But despite giving the game a 10, they don't rate the game the best in each category, which means this game isn't a 10. Bad review. 5 of the 7 things listed in the next review most games already have, making this a bad review. This next review is an almost masterclass on how to review. They talk about the feelings this game evokes, things they liked about the gameplay mechanics. But then they also say the graphics is magnificent. That's bad grammar. Bad review. The second game's reviews we're going to look at is Multiverses. The first review is a roughly 240-word part 1 of a 10-week online seminar for someone who has just been hired to work for Los Pollos Hermanos, the fictitious restaurant chain from the hit show Breaking Bad. This, of course, is a bad review. The next review is them asking to add Walter White to the game. Not a review. The third review is somebody saying they'd like to beat up Steven. Or Steven. The fourth review is actually a real review. They mention their experience with these kinds of games, their feelings on the complexity of the combat system, the cast of characters with a diverse range of playstyles, the quality of the game's graphics, and their issues with the perks and matchmaking system. Good review. This is of course followed by yet another person asking for them to add Walter White to the game. The next game's reviews we're going to look at is Dead by Daylight. The first review is comparing playing this game to an abusive relationship, which is not really a review. The next review recommends the game, but says it's the worst quack they've ever played. The review after that is Walter White. Again. The next review asks, what is it you desire in a game, and then states that no matter what it is, none of it will be in this game. More of a warning than a review. The next review is a reference to Mike Ehrmantraut from the hit show Breaking Bad. Still not a review. The next game's reviews we'll be looking at is Smite. Literally none of these are reviews. Not one. Not a single one. The final game's reviews we'll be looking at is Cult of the Lamb. While still not perfect, this review section has to be the best review section so far. While I don't personally believe reviewing a game by its pros and cons is the best way to review, I have to at least admit that these do count as reviews. There's even some really well thought out, albeit long-winded reviews here. This one even has a video review to go along with it. All in all, I have to say Steam reviews are mostly useless, and it is used as a comment section more than it is for a place to actually give reviews. I give Steam reviews a 3 out of 10.